Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days Homemakers. Me, your boy JD says, how you doing? I just finished the drive back home, and I didn't want to do that. Nope. Oh, okay. Turn that light off. Let me go get my corn because that's ready to come up. Also, before I do anything, let me take care of this. Okay. Let's go ahead and repair that. Repair that. Repair this, and go ahead and fix this piece of junk. There we go. All right, and let me get some super duper corn. And also forgot those. All right, and we'll just replant the super duper corn. See how many seeds I get out of this. Nothing. One seed. I got 5 seeds. Okay. Whatever. Take what we can get. Just replant. Okay, and we'll go farm up a couple of things over here. And I got technically I got all 4 of the ones I had. There we go. Everything's replanted, and now we'll clear out the bike. Actually, before I do the bike, the bike, you know what I meant. All right. I'm gonna do that. And I'm doing that for a reason. Because I want to make sure I don't accidentally sell the shotguns. Also, can you put this down here so I'm not forgetting it? All right, well, let's go to food first. Beer, coffee, boop, boop, boop. Water, that stuff. Okay, now let's go to ammo. And I think we took out of the regular one? Yeah. Okay. So I took out too much. All right, sort this back out. Give me another one. Okay, sort this back out so I can see. Mods. Take a mod. I'm going to have to sell mods again. That's obvious. And medical. Actually, I'm going to keep the honey in there for a second. I might just lock down another spot. Just so I don't keep taking them out of the truck. Okay, go ahead with this. Lock the spot down. And put that back in there. And take everything out. Yeah. All right, take all that crap out. And we'll go drop all this stuff off. And then we're going to do some other stuff. Hold on. Obviously, take that. This. We got a lot of scrap iron. I forgot about that. Springs. Okay, let's go to parts. Parts is 90% of this junk right here. All right, and obviously take half. You get that half. You get that half. Let's give you 30 minutes. That's enough. There. Make Daddy proud. Okay, take all this crap out of here. There, we'll go back down here and get rid of the crap we forgot to drop off. So, and parts. For right now, I'm dropping the parts off. And medical. That off. For whatever reason, I keep cotton in food. And ammo, you were full, right? How about you? Yeah, you have a stack of paper we're working on. Don't know why I always forget armor parts, but I do. Okay, I got a little bit more to get rid of. All right. Yeah, just some Mostly medical. All medical, actually. All right. So let's go get rid of all the medical. And up the stuff, and we'll drop off the bike. All right, let me sort this mess. So this is another shoddy turret, so we're going to take that out. And I wanted... okay, so let me go here. I'm going to take both of these. Actually, yeah, do I want batteries? Do I run batteries? I don't remember. I'll take this out just to throw it in storage. But I did want to go to science. And I want... Let me see. 1, 2, 3... Let's do 4 on the wall. So 6. Let's do 12 of these. So let me see what that's going to cost me. Okay. What? I told you 12. Okay, fine. Forged iron parts and yeah, forged here and these. Okay. Now will you stop being a little douche and do what I tell you? I actually wanted industrial lights. Let's do 12 of those. All right, let's do 12. Craft. That'll take 6 minutes. Okay, and then for the upper level, I need... Well, let me just type in light. See what options I got. I guess we could do these. How many of these do I want? Let's do another 12. There you go. Okay, while I'm doing stuff, you can do that. And then that means I can drop off the rest of this junk. All right, I actually wanted to take some acid and some lead. And how many batteries did I have? Only have 2 here. Because I don't really want to deal with the sound. The sound of going. Oh yeah, I can make a bunch of these. Okay, I need legendary parts though. So let me get some plastic polymers. And let me get a crap ton of legendary parts. And let's see how many batteries I can make. And I can make 3. That'll work. Okay, so you're going to need some stuff for this. It's going to take 1:57. That's not too bad. Go ahead and turn that on. And mix them up. So what's the controlling factor here is acid. So I'm going to have to rip apart cars to get more. But this way I'll have 3 high-end batteries for each one. All right, I am going to need this. And I'm going to want this. I'm kind of loath to leave the car out here. Kind of loath to do that. All right, so... We're going to throw that bad boy right there. And then you, sir, I need to actually pull these mods out. Oh, let's go ahead and mod it. Okay. And go ahead and I don't have any fuel. So we're going to go here. I'm going to start giving you some of the stuff so I don't forget it. I can go back in here where I'll remember it. All right, and I do want to take these 2. And I want half of this. And I want half of these. Because I'd still mess up and hit stuff. And I'll take those. All right, and then we're going to drop off those. There we go. Then we're going to drop off these. And we're going to drop off those in a second after we refuel it. Durability is not there. Speed. How much gas do you have? That's pretty good. Okay, let's give you a repair real quick. so I can say I did it. All right, we'll throw that away. And I'm going to look for a car real quick. I'm tempted to put this away. I think I'm going to do that. Let me just put this away for now. We'll just take that out for hunting stuff at night. I'll probably make a garage at some point for this. All right. Or I could do that. Store it in the bike. You know? Maybe that's a good idea. You know? It's one of the dumber ideas I have. I carry my four-wheel drive inside my... I'm going to see if I can get one more acid so I can make... Or some more acid so I can make a battery. I'm sure I can make acid. I'm sure I don't want to. But for right now, I think we're just going to go tear apart some cars. Oh, actually, what would increase that on skills? Because I have 3 points. Would it be perception? Treasure hunter? No, treasure hunter doesn't do that. It's just, was it salvage ops? Yeah, let me just do the couple of points in that. And let me not press that button. All right, let me, yeah, because I figured it was in that. What does perception mastery give me? Cushion crawler, harvest dukes and cash from seedings and stuff. Harvest steel from gun cases, primary, sprinting attacks, rifle shots. Okay. Maybe an intelligence? Advanced engineering? That could be useful. And that could be, maybe grease monkey? Whatever, here. Take a bicycle mechanic one. I'm here for cars. I really just wanted to, I should have been doing salvage ops. Alright, we're just gonna see if we can't find some vehicles to tear apart. Try and get some more acid. We gotta wait on the not the batteries, but the lights anyways. So, it's a good idea to just go out and wander for a bit and tear apart a bunch of cars. Try and get some acid. And obviously, if we see a POI that we know has a... what's the word I'm looking for? If you see a POI that's we know has a chem station in it, go for it. Always check it first. And we tear it apart. Got a battery. How good is the battery? It's a 5. I'll take a 5. 5s are useful. Definitely take the lead. You can keep the rest of the stuff. You take the pipes. I can do something with that later. I'm just coming over to check the mailbox. And a little paper. You never know. I might want to make shotgun stuff eventually. What do you got? Wood? How about you, sir? Anything good in here? Well, that's an angry dog right there. Yeah, I should probably go pop the dog. Barf. Ow! That wasn't a good wall, was it? Okay. Who's mad at me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Did get spit in the face. I've had worse. Might as well check the trash. A little animal fat. I see more trash, but again, I need to find cars. Yeah, like that one. I don't know if it has to be a full-fledged car or if a busted car will work. We'll experiment. Got a radiator. What do we got? Sand. Sure. Fine, I'll get some tater seeds. All right, what's in this bad boy? Still no acid, but I did get another battery. And that battery is crap, so we're going to scrap that right now. We're also going to scrap that. We did get an engine out of it. Sure, I'll take some beer. I'll take that to sell. I'm going to take this piece of junk over here. Angry snake. Listen. Listen, you don't bite me, I bite you. All right, got another car over here I can tear apart. Okay, that was weird. It's almost like it wanted me to loot it. All right. Well, we definitely want to keep that battery. And we'll scrap those down. And we want to keep the engine. Eventually, use that for something else. All right, let's go find some more vehicles. I don't really care about fire trucks. No vehicles here. I got most of them in this town, I know that. If I have to, I'll go out on the main road. That's got a ton of vehicles that I haven't torn apart yet. Yeah, see? There's one right there. Alright. There's two of them. Okay. Start with this one. See if it's got anything in it first. Nope. That's pretty rare. That, acid. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're still alive? Not anymore, you ain't. Yeah, I did get a lot of these cars, didn't I? That's a Burnstrom, but he's so frickin' slow, it doesn't matter. Another radiator. Alright, I'm gonna punch him in the face. What? Alright, you get your free hit. And I got 2 cars to take here. So I will take them. We'll aim with that. We'll take that off your hands. Alright. And anything in... No interesting reading. Bunch of idiots in over there. Alright, so we got Hopalong Cassidy. Let me go get him. Bunch of green boys. Want to keep going? Want to keep going? Somebody over there mad. Oh, okay, you were still alive? Hey, tough little minx, aren't you? Tough little minx, aren't you? Sure. And we'll tear it apart. Another engine, another battery. What do we got for the battery? That's a decent battery. Yeah, acid is really rare. All right, I'm just going to follow that main drag up and see if I can't find anything else. But so far, nothing amazing. I like having a bike back, that's for sure. Burnstrom. Do like having the bike back. Bike's nice and easy to get through town and through weird divots and stuff. But it's almost like 9:30, so we should have a fairly good chance. We did get 2 decent batteries. We got 2 5s. There's a car right there. I don't want to take the stupid trucks. Man, they are not giving me that acid to save my life. What else did you drop that I wanted to get? Oh, I wanted to get rid of lamps. Okay. Let me go put that battery in storage. So I got 4, and I'm going to pick up, what, 3 high-end batteries? So unless I find another car, or I might find one on the way to, the desert base. Yeah, there's a piece of crap right here. I'm going to try and stay away from the pieces of crap because I don't know if they can give acid. It's so rare anyways, it might not be the best idea to keep messing with them. Alright, so we shouldn't need much more concrete or anything, but I did want to do the lighting over here in the other base. I wanted to do the lighting up just so we have a nice, you know, how it's supposed to look. And we wanted to get it wired up a bit so it looks interesting. I'm going to stop at Jen's too and sell the few things I have, and then we can just drop off the extras and run away. Well, she might have acid now that I think about it. Maybe she does. I would like a couple more decent batteries.
Well, you're here early. What can I do? Proven remedies only.
All right, let me get the cell stuff. They get any teeth or anything like that? No. Where would that be? Probably over here. You got any acid? No, I don't see any. How about no? How about science? No. Okay, you ain't got none I need. I might come back. You don't know. It might be in the cards. It might be in the cards. Probably not. And we'll definitely throw the scrap metal in to have it get taken care of. There we go. And we'll make sure you, sir, have a little love right here. And a little love right here. And I would like you to get more forged steel. And you, sir, need to actually have half of each of these. I'm not going to use this stone anytime soon. And let's give you another, what, about 30 minutes? About 30 minutes. There we go. And then I'm going to add a bunch of cement to that. There you go. I'll take this off your hands. All right. I can't do anything with that, so I am going to get rid of some basics here. Like that, like that, that. I'll keep the gas. Take that off here. We'll leave the lead in here for now. Oil. And the plastic parts, and then we'll go over to parts, because I know I have at least one. Those, and these. And another engine. You sort this out so I know what's going where. We always got a little bit of meds. Alright, and throw that in there. Let me go to food real quick. Drop off the beer and stuff. And the tater seeds that I'm hauling around. Let's go up here. Let's grab this out, and that out. Okay, let's sort that mess out. And for whatever reason, I'm still carrying these around. And let's go. We'll take this out of here. Go to concrete mix, max it on out. And you're not doing anything, so that's fine. All right. There you go. Nice and neat. How we doing over here? Got all my lights ready. I'll take those off your hands, and let me go check my batteries. I do have 3. I'm going to take 2 just so it makes sense. And then when I get more acid, we'll see if Dumbass has some. And you got ammo. How am I doing on ammo? Okay, I got my ammo. All right, so we can make our way downtown. And let's just go ahead and throw these in here so they're out of my inventory. And away we go. Now I got the motorcycle, so it's less of a problem if I need to thread it through some trees or something. I will keep an eye out for coal, lead, anything like that. Not gonna kill myself finding it. Also, believe the motorcycle's quicker. Might be. And I may have just driven by some scrap, some iron. I probably did. I don't care. But we'll get what we need to be. We'll finish up the lighting. And I might now want to make some more lights for the top floor, but I haven't figured it out yet. But I want to get that. I didn't bring any ammo for the turrets either. I should have done that, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. Also didn't bring a switch, but kind of not going to bother with that. But we'll get over here. We'll drop all this stuff off. And I do want to start moving the cement back over because I have this kind of where I want it at the base. It's mainly done. I have a little bit of upgrading maybe to do. But I'm kind of on the fence about upgrading it totally because I'm not going to live in it. I wasn't even going to build this originally, but then I found this town. But once I got it up, I wanted to see how it looked. But the next one is going to be the final base, and I want to make something cool. So I might just hold on to the concrete I got, because we're probably not going to come down here much anymore. But I might hang out down here till nighttime so we can get the lighting in and see how it looks. The other thing is I wanted to use the lights that I got for this base just to see how they look. I think what I want to do on the next one is just torch it up. So I like how torches look. Torches look better. I mean, the old-fashioned lamps do good too, but they're not very bright. They aren't very bright at all. Which, sadly, is a problem. Okay, this is just nice and wide open. And again, I could warp speed it. I know there's no water, but it's whatever. I'll just drive through here. What could possibly go wrong? I could run over a zombie. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. Maybe. Wish the weather wasn't ass. But yeah, we got through the horde night. We kind of got together what I needed. I will hunt for acid over here. So I'd like to make a bunch of tier 6 batteries. And I got plenty of parts too. So, you know, I only need 6 parts for, 4 parts for the armor once I make it. Don't really care about that. I'm probably going to turn off the stupid temperature thing too. That doesn't really do anything for me. It's not as good as the old one was. It's just mods and Under Armour. It's like, what do you freaking do? Yeah, this is like too far to make an interesting base. I mean, it's an interesting base. Don't get me wrong, and I really wanted to build it. But once I got it built, I'm like, well, I'm not going to use it. Whereas the next one, what I might do is I might throw together a horde base first, and then we'll have the building area. We'll throw that together. You know, we'll just do a standard base. Nothing super complicated. Kind of like the one I got now. Just kind of make it all concrete, plate it up. Because they should be, if I do it in a wasteland, that horde night should get me demos. I would assume. If not, I got to be pretty close on game stage. Yeah, this is way too far away to... If it wasn't so freaking far away, I would worry about it. But yeah, I do have some ideas that I want to do that I think I can only do on... I think I can only do in Nav because of how they did places like Deersville and stuff. And there's some stuff I want to do with POS. I think I can only do on that one. Just because of how the towns are designed. I have an idea for some stuff I want to do. I have ideas, guys. I have ideas. Whether they're good ideas or not, that remains to be seen. But I do have ideas. I make no promises for whether they're good or not. So I did want to try now, because if Deersville's anything like it used to be, the idea I had is probably going to work. I don't deal in absolutes. So when I say it's probably going to work, it's because I think it'll work. In my head, it'll work, and then the reality of the game will hit me, and then it won't work. You know, that's something that happens to me a lot. Okay, so it'll be like noon by the time we get there. And then we'll transfer a bunch of stuff, and we can start putting up the lighting. And then next episode, we'll continue the lighting, and we'll also have the tree farm over here, but I think it's kind of a inert tree farm, too. I know in the burning biome, in the burnt forest biome, if I plant trees, they go to 1200. I don't know if these go to 1200. Some of these have been sitting here a while. There we go. Oh, okay. You're right there, huh? Hi, buddy. Want to play? No, huh? You don't want to play. You don't want to play. I'm not going to argue. All right, I'll take that. I'll take this. Take 1, 2, 3. I think that's all I need. All right, first of all, you got to take the walk around the base. Because, yep, there's always somebody out here. Yeah, I could upgrade all this, but it's like, do I want to waste the concrete on it when I could use it on the next build? And this build is fairly pretty good. Also, I wanted to check. Are you guys going to be crap? Yeah, they're going to stay garbage. Okay, this is one of the oldest. Okay. Case in point, don't build freaking tree farms out here. They're garbage. Don't build tree farms out here. Okay, let's shut those up. And what we wanted to do is first we want to drop this out of here. And we want to drop this out of here. Drop that in there. Not that. Let's drop that in. All right, let's go ahead, and I guess we'll throw this one. Yeah, like that. And then we'll put the other one on this side. There we go. Now for the lights, thinking right there, right there. Oh, I want to make sure they're right height. Stop it. And we want to put that one, yeah, right there. And we wanted, actually, oh no, that's too high up. And right there. Okay, and then we can just do this. And then I can run this one. Let me grab this over here. And we'll throw that one right there. Here we go. And yeah, that's fine. Daisy chaining like that. And then we'll daisy chain the rest off this one. We do this. I'll take this one and put it back here. Okay. And we'll just daisy chain these. Here we go. Okay. And then we'll throw some batteries in here. You get 2 of these and 1 of these, 2 of these. Nope, wait. 1 of these, 2 of these. Okay. And we'll do the same thing over here. Okay. I'm going to put these up here. And we're going to put those kind of like that. Might want to make some more. All right, and then I want to come back off here and grab off here if I can. There we go. And I'll pick one of these to daisy chain off of. Yeah, I think that'll work. There we go. And then we can daisy chain these down here. And we get this all lit up today, except for the top floor. Okay. And then we wanted to take this and throw that right there. And then we'll come down here and grab a daisy chain off this bad boy. And how far? Is that too far? Yeah, it's too far. We'll just do it from here. There we go. And we'll daisy chain this way. And then we'll light it up and see what it looks like. I probably want some lights up here. Well, I mean, I really don't need them. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Pretty bright. Yeah, fairly well lit. What do you guys think? That actually looks pretty good, I think. Oh, yeah, I probably needed a few more lights, maybe 16 or so. I mean, this is enough. I like these. I could probably do something neat with these. And then, like I said, this doesn't really need to be lit up. Needs to be upgraded, maybe. Think about it. All right, let me turn these off. And if I really wanted to go crazy, I'd get a switch and crazy them up. Right, I'm going to get started. Oh, actually, I wanted to move concrete out of here. Get ready for the next build. Also, yeah, so it's a pretty cool base. I mean, yeah, I just could finish up the floor here in the corners. But since I'm not going to use it and it's so far away, I'm thinking I might hold off. I could always come back and doll it up if I really want to. And I'm going to save the shotguns because these are going to help out at the other place. And we'll just throw that in there. There we go. All right, so for the last hour, we're going to tool around here because we're stuck down here. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, that base is done. I could do some nice work on the outside. But I really want to get going with the other base. And again, if you're not 5 or 6, we're not dealing with you. So we're gonna just murder cars. Worst case scenario. Could also work for Joel too. That's another option. All right, I'm gonna go this way and just follow the line. Not a police car. Not a police car. That will pop out and make sure I emptied it. Okay. Not gonna tear apart police cars. That's a no-go. I also will stop at any house that has a car in it. Like that one. Definitely steal that. Oh, there's 2 here. Good, even better. What do you got? Nothing. Got an engine. I could use those. Oh, hi. Okay, well, I scared you. I scared you. Give me a tooth. Okay, and then Darlin over here. Thought I heard somebody growl out here. Maybe I was wrong. Thought I heard somebody outside. What do you got? Oh, I'll take the gas and the lead. You can let that die in the fire. Got another battery. And we'll take this anyways, just for the goodies. And I guess, there we go. Sure, a couple of repair kits, always take those. Okay, I wasn't really in here for much. What did I get for a battery? Oh, God damn it, another crappy one. All right. Well, it is what it is. Get the thingy up. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Definitely wanted to beep. Scrap those down. Scrap those down. All right, let's go find some more vehicles. There's a crappy one right there. Is there anything up there? No. All right. And we'll just follow the road around. We'll grab this one next. Yeah, acid is... Sure, take everything. Not great in that one. Yeah, acid is freaking rare as hell. You got a vehicle in there? You have a busted one. Before the garage door phased in. Okay, fine, if you're gonna park on it. Before the garage door phased in, I saw it was a busted car. That's a pretty good Raider helmet. Pretty good, not great. Take all that. Oh, finally got acid. All right. Go ahead and scrap that. Okay, let's move on. See if we got any more cars. Probably don't want to go down here. And the combine harvest. Oh, there's a car or 2 in here, right? Yeah, there's a truck. Oh, there's 2 cars. 2 cars. So you can definitely take this. Probably take the truck too. Well, I thought it'd be better than it was. Let's see if we get anything decent out of this. Nah, not really, huh? All right. Yes, sir. I do hear you coming. Let's you and me talk. Oh, sir. That's my car to mess with, not yours. That's my car to mess with, okay? Okay? Okay. All right. I don't think I got anything good out of that. I'll check this one. This mailbox. Whatever. Freebies. You got a puppy. All right, hold on. Let me go clear some problem children. Okay, you're gonna get that. All right. All right. I need you to go away because I was going to come over here and take this car before you got rude. Oh, there's somebody over there. Bored businessman. Another engine. All right. I do have somebody growling and snarling, but I'm not sure where. Oh, it's Timmy. Timmy! Okay. Mo. Get Mo. Alright, everybody go away. You're fine. I gotta end the episode anyway, so let me go get rid of these idiots. Hello! Thank you. Let me go get some free stuff. Wasn't expecting much out of that. Alright, let's see what I managed to get here. Alright, let me sort. Okay, we can go ahead and break this down. Scrap that. So we can scrap these. And we could throw that out. And we'll just drop off the parts and the parts, the gas, the acid, keep that flowing. And the special ammo, and drop that out of there. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. So thank you so much for joining me. My name is JD Sensei. This has been 7 Days to Die. Homemaker, if you like the video, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I do upload every single day. Have a great day, guys. Read a book. I'll catch you all in the next vid. Bye now.